Hey, hey, hey. I'm just going to wait till I think we're going live here. And once I see that I'm actually live, then we'll get things rolling here. Okay, why is this not showing that I'm live? It's saying I'm live, but I'm not showing I'm live. Can you guys see? Can you guys see and hear me? That's my biggest question right now. Oh, I do see myself, so. Oh, well, my entourage behind me is telling me that I have 23 people and I am live. So, welcome, guys. Little bit off the cuff and not normal for me, but hey, you got to try some different things. And I've been trying to get Gary and Cassie together to do an interview for a while, but with kids and life and just it's been busy, and especially with those guys. Church, life in general, 3 kids all playing. I miss that age, but I don't miss that age. Now that all my kids have their own vehicles, it's a lot easier that way. So I just wanted to quickly say hello to everybody. Wow. Hello, Sherry, Tony, our cabin in the woods, working with Wiley. G'day, g'day. Jen, howdy. We've got LG, Jackie Saylor, how are you? Darren, Thornhaven Farms. Judy Ann Glees, hello. I appreciate everybody stopping by. If you're not subscribed, go ahead, subscribe. Who we got here? Brandon, Rustic Woodwork. Hello, sir. And Jackie, I've already said hi. Everybody talking. This is what I love about this community. Everybody just, something like little hiccup like what we just had. I wish I had a camera behind me that was actually recording what I was hearing. It was, yeah, technology's just wonderful. Paula Jackson, hello. Oh, Walker Farm fans in the, well, they're also in the back room. Brutal Bob, nice to see you, Bob. Hopefully you're feeling well. And I don't know if we're on the big theater screen tonight, but I hope so. If not, oh well. Ronald Davis, welcome. Christian, we're back. So, funny story this afternoon, I was doing my live. We got on to the hokey pokey subject, and well, YouTube shut me down. So it was an unexpected short live today, but I just didn't want to do anything that was going to disrupt tonight's live, so I just kind of let it roll. Hey Sharon, Tina, Randy, Paula, I appreciate everybody stopping by. Uncle Stu, how are you? Lori, my goodness, I appreciate everybody stopping by. So again, I've got a series of questions that I have lined up. I may get to all of them. I may not get to all of them. If you guys have a question for Gary and Cassie, put it with 2 thumbs up so that I can see it in the chat. And I'm not promising anything, but I will try. And as you guys know, Gary and Cassie, they'll try to accommodate as much as we can. They're, I don't want to keep them on too long tonight. They do have small kids, as you guys all know. And goodness sakes, if you're not subscribed to Gary and Cassie's both channels, one of my moderators will start throwing up some links to both their channels. Please give them a like, subscribe. You're not going to go wrong. Yogi Hollow Farms. Hey, Lisa. Appreciate you stopping by. Heather Hopper, neighbor from across the big city. How are you? And there's Junior Grows in Alaska. How are you? Other than cold and lots of snow. But that's okay. We're supposed to be cold and lots of snow, but we were actually 14 degrees warmer today in Ontario, Canada than Oklahoma. Chris from E3 Farmstead sent me a message on his way to work this morning. He was 23 degrees. We were 36. So we might be in the Great White North, but you guys were colder than us. So hello, David. I'm trying to get through everybody so quick here. I don't want to leave anybody out. That's the last thing I want to do, but again, we appreciate everybody stopping by for tonight. And I don't want to leave Gary and Cassie in the back because they're just going to leave me there, and I hate to see that. So without ado, I will bring them up and we will say hello to everybody, have a little chit chat, and yeah, stay tuned. At the end, I'll bring Gary and Cassie up. Hey guys.
Hey.
Hey, hey.
How is everyone?
Okay, I think it's my mic. Can everybody hear Gary and Cassie?
Hello.
Because they're sounding like they are, I don't know what is going on. I think it's my earpiece.
Ah, that's better. Sounds better on your end. Can you hear us?
No.
Oh.
Are you guys
Then how
hearing
did
the
you
same
know to
as
say
me?
no?
They sound like they are underwater going brr, brr, brr. Let me know. Are you guys hearing what I'm hearing? Say hello, Gary. Just try to say a few words and we'll see if that's, we may have to get you to come out and go back in again.
Hey everyone, if you can hear us, just give us a thumbs up down in the chat.
Okay, you guys are hearing them fine. Obviously, it's my system then.
You guys can hear us great? All right. We might just have to do sign language to Scott.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to flip over to my other, I'm going to run off my phone.
Sounds good to us.
So hopefully everybody had a good Thanksgiving. A lot of people down in the comments or down in the chat. Let's see. Having in the woods. Everybody had a good Thanksgiving. A lot of people down.
Don't touch anything, Scott. Is what our cabin in the woods said. Altruistic Homestead, we were on there, or Farmstead, we were on there live a little bit ago. We had to scarf down our supper though, so we could make sure we weren't late here. Lori put our Catching Up with the Walkers link in there. Thank you so much, Lori. That's our other channel.
Thanks, Lori.
And now I can't hear you talking, Scott.
He said he's going to switch over to the phone, so he might be in the middle of that. I saw Lori's going to go full, just going to jump right into cattle soon.
Oh, yeah?
So we're excited to hear that, Lori. Anybody that's getting cattle, it's always fun to see.
How many are you getting, Lori? Hey, Yogi Hollow Farm, how are you doing? You guys cold where you're at? We had a great Thanksgiving last month, they said.
Last month?
Isn't the Canadian Thanksgiving?
Is it December? Oh, no, it's November.
Isn't the Canadian Thanksgiving in October? Or did I just make that up?
I don't know. I'm not.
Let's see. Thank you, Outdoors with Big Mike. Appreciate it.
Oh, Scott's coming in a second time.
Scott's gonna be double time. We're seeing double.
Do we look there?
Double trouble here. Remove.
Oh, Brandon spent all day putting up a tree stand.
That's exciting, Brandon. I saw that buck that you were showing off whenever those rude construction workers were at your house. I was about ready to go up there and get him for messing with my friend Brandon.
Yeah, that guy changed his tune real quick.
I think if you would have had your uniform on, he would have been like, I ain't messing with this guy.
Lori said she has no idea how many, what kind, or what age.
That's where you start. You'll figure it out.
You good, Scott?
All right. Can everybody hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes. All right. So I'm actually trying to get this interview done now with 3 different screens. So- And of course, all my questions are on my phone.
Can you-
So
Up there.
that's all right. We'll get it done.
See?
Oh, okay. Well, we're just trying to figure out. I don't know if we've ever used StreamYard before.
Yeah, we Scott, you disappeared, but I don't know. We've never
I'm-
used.
It's just a black screen right now.
Yeah, I had to flip over to my questions, so I am
Oh,
here.
gotcha.
Hmm.
We've never used StreamYard, so if we are like looking weird and, but it seems pretty user friendly.
Guys, it really is. I don't know what's happening tonight because I've never had this issue with StreamYard, and I've used it for probably 4 months now.
Yeah.
And I've never had an issue until tonight, of course.
So,
So,
good. I think getting through it now.
Yeah, I think we should be able to get through it now. I'm actually just going to do a screenshot. I'm going to print this out quick. So while I'm doing that, why don't we open up with, for the people that don't know who Walker Farm Family is, who are Gary and Cassie? And how did Gary and Cassie come about?
Go for
Like how far back?
it.
What year you want us to start?
Whatever you feel. We've got an hour, so give me a couple extra minutes for a couple more questions.
Okay, so we were. Let's go back to 2008. That's far enough back, right? 2007, 2008, when Cassie and I met, and that was when we were both finishing up college. We met at an OU football game. So you'll see, if you watch our channel very much, you'll see that we're big OU fans. I actually thought the game was tonight, OU, OSU, and it wasn't. It was tomorrow night. So
It is tomorrow night.
I thought we were going to get to watch some OU football tonight. So we met there.
Easy, Steph. Steph said boo.
Boomer Sooners.
No,
That's great,
I
Steph.
agree
Thanks
with
for
her.
starting that off. But yeah, no, we got married back in 08, in June of 08.
I think so.
And then, yeah, we started our family, but we didn't have a farm right off the bat. We started.
We both grew up on a farm, but we used to buy and sell foreclosed properties, and so not any of those were in the country.
No, we wish we would have had a YouTube channel then to share
Yeah.
all of the different remodels we did, because we had a lot going on at those times. But we eventually got a farm about 5 years ago of 40 acres, and that's when we kind of started our Walker Farm Fam journey, so to speak, on Instagram. Cassie started that.
Yeah, that was actually like 7 or 8 years ago.
Oh, okay. So a while back. And then, of course, 2 years ago is when we started our YouTube channel. So in the middle of all that, we had one biological son, Ranger, and we've done foster and adoption for Cherokee Nation for 8 years now. And we have been able to foster several and adopt 2 children, so Mazzy and Ransom. And that's kind of our platform on YouTube is farm, family, foster care, adoption,
Adventures, the kids'
adventures.
sports. So
Life.
we share everything. We don't just share our farm and our animals. We share our life, and we enjoy sharing with everybody. And we hope through our journey and the things we have done that we can maybe encourage someone else, whether it's fostering, adopting, having a farm.
Witnessing to others, sharing Christ with others.
Yeah, we share our church's live feed on our Facebook page each Sunday for people, and a lot of you guys, or a lot of our viewers, tune in for that. So it's just been an amazing journey. It'll be 2 years, January, that we started YouTube.
Yeah.
Before that, we were just on Instagram.
So we're excited to be here with Scott tonight, all the way up in Canada, our northern friends up there, and we know that if we ever get in any big trouble, the Canadians have that mounted police, like the mounted army. You guys, they're still on horseback up there, right?
Well, we have given them a car now,
Oh, okay. I thought they were all on horseback.
but
I know you guys have our back,
horse.
though. If we ever need it, you got us covered.
Absolutely. If everything ever breaks out, I can hide quite a few people around the farm and everything else.
Okay. So
We're all right. We're all right. So we'll alternate the next couple questions. And some of them are fun, some of them are deep, some of them are just going to be a whole lot of fun.
You're going to put us on the spot, though, aren't you?
Absolutely, I'm going to. Cassie? So, okay, Gary, who's your hero?
I have to go with the Tom Brady answer. My dad is my hero.
Good answer. Cassie, if you could live anywhere, where would it be?
Wyoming.
Wyoming. Why Wyoming?
I don't know.
I think you need something to back that up.
I've always just said that. I think it's just a neat place, and I like that. I don't know what I've seen and what it really is. But you see those, I watch those movies and things, but it just seems wide open spaces and spread out and just pretty.
We've been there.
Yeah, we've been there once.
Some of the houses don't have air conditioners.
Yeah, we found that out the hard way. But because the weather is typically perfect, that's why, or it doesn't get super hot. That's why they don't have air conditioning. They just open the windows and it's good. But I don't really like the heat, but I also don't want to be for freezing cold. So I don't know.
Okay. Tiny Tim is telling me that I'm echoing, so I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, you sound good on our end now. Now you muted yourself. Stop, Gary. You're going to confuse them.
Sorry.
I can hear you guys fine out of the phone. So I'm just trying to get rid of the echo. And Tim said that it was, you were echoing. So.
Earlier, when you had the earpiece in, it sounded kind of weird, but sounds good now to us.
It sounded tinny or whatever. All right. So we are now back to Gary. What's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear, probably. No.
Amen.
No, I don't know. It's hard to say what my biggest fear is. I don't really think a lot about fears. Let's see.
I could try to think of one for you.
Maybe Lincoln Riley leaving the Sooners.
That's inevitable.
I know it's going to happen. What do you want to think of? What do you think? I don't.
Yeah, you can step in, Cassie, and you can answer it.
I don't have any.
For our children to be mouthy to others. I don't know.
Oh, I know. I got one.
Okay.
For one of my children to get a credit card one day.
That'll make people, yes, very anxious.
I've told them if they ever get a credit card, they're out of the will. So they're very well aware there's no credit cards at Walker Farm. We're big Dave Ramsey fans.
Okay.
That's one of the things we joke about with our kids, but it's all seriousness. I do hope that they are. One of my fears would be they're not a contributor to society one day. Like if they're just, I don't know. There's a lot of different paths that can take them to that place, but I just want I don't want my kids to be doctors or lawyers or whatever. I just want them to be meaningful contributors to society. And that's pretty much it. Like it's pretty not a my expectation's not here. It's here, but it's definitely not down there. So
Someone said, what about skunks?
Skunks? You know,
That
I got to stare a skunk like face to face for like 30 minutes one day
Oh,
at our old
wow.
house, and that whenever they turn around is
The
when they
fear
go,
of getting sprayed.
yeah, as long as I can see their eyes, I'm good. It's when they turn around and I can't see their eyes is when the fear sinks in.
I'm still laughing at you trying to scoop the skunk with the hay forks. Now that was funny.
Pauline said you should have asked me rats. Yeah, I would have said my biggest fear is mice. I'm not scared of them as much as I hate them. Like if it's at a distance, I'll kill it. If it's like under my feet, I'm out of here.
And the key to the hay forks, Scott, is that's a 15-foot distance between me and the skunk. And the smell coming off of that thing at that moment in time was legitimate. So that was the goal there, was keeping it at a distance.
Yeah.
Oh, and I get it. If I would have applauded you, I've got to say, because of the time difference, we were already in, and I woke Debbie up laughing. My ribs hurt so bad that it was. And guys, if you haven't seen that, go back and watch it.
Yeah.
So I guess, Cassie, it's your turn.
All right.
What really makes you angry, other than Gary?
Probably rude people, which that's kind of broad, but like people
No.
that are just blatantly rude to others, that gets under my skin more than anything. Just rudeness.
Absolutely. And moderators, yes, go ahead and please share everybody's link that's here tonight. I don't mind at all. And oh, this one's perfect for Gary. Gary, what would you paint if you had to create a masterpiece?
What would I paint if I could?
If you had to create a masterpiece.
Probably the Hoover Dam.
That's actually what I thought about too. I thought
massive.
like what that's it, a mass structure, how one, how a group or a team of architectures could actually devise something that could hold back that much water. It takes a feat.
It's very impressive
And-
in person.
Oh, I would love to see it in person. And Cassie, what was the last gift you gave somebody?
Last gift.
I'll be right back. I hear
All right.
somebody.
The kids are playing a board game, and it sounds like they're getting pretty competitive. The last gift I gave somebody. Let's see. I don't know. I'm a really bad gift giver. Gary's the awesome gift giver. I know I've had to give somebody something.
We can
My
pass
mind
and
is
you can take.
Well, my mind is completely blank. Gary, what was the last gift I've given someone? I sound like a horrible person, but I really can't even think.
So she just bought $186 worth of candles that are going to go to somebody.
Well, I haven't given them yet.
Um,
I bought Bath and Body Works had their candles on sale,
Probably.
and I bought a bunch for a teacher gift.
the last little kid birthday party you went to.
Well, yeah.
Oh, no. Bo Moorhead at Moorhead Homestead. We bought his family cheeseburgers because Cassie lost a bet.
Yeah, I don't think any of that counts. Those
No,
things
that
were going
counts.
through my
That
head, but I don't
counts
feel like
because
that counts.
we gifted him his reward. I don't know.
Yeah, I sent Brandon some eggs. I mean, I feel like I'm a pretty generous person, and I give daily, but it's hard to really pinpoint.
But you give unique gifts, not necessarily monetary
Well,
things. You give
About 2 hours ago, I gave my time at archery practice because I don't get paid to do that. So I gave 2 hours of my time.
Oh, no, I know what you did. We gave your mom her Christmas present early.
Yeah.
She got a new vehicle, and I don't know if you guys saw the SmartLiner floor mats we put in Cassie's van, but we bought the same brand of floor mats for her mom for her newest vehicle. So that was the last gift we gave.
Oh, very cool.
See,
How do you like your
things?
How do you like your floor mats? Because I will tell you that is my biggest pet peeve living in Canada, dealing with feet of snow, is to try to find a good floor mat. Number one, that doesn't crack. Because up here, we have the slush, we have the salt, but you're going hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. A lot of these molded ones crack on us. Yeah. So
the Husky Liners ones I bought for my pickup, they have a lifetime warranty. So at least with the warranty, if they did crack, then you could send them back.
These other ones though are called what?
The other ones were called SmartLiners, but they're comparable to
WeatherTech.
WeatherTech. So, but the warranty would probably be what I'd go after if you were known for crappy mats up there.
Okay. So I guess we're on to Gary. Oh, this will make you think, Gary.
I got my thinking cap on.
If you could have an extraordinary superpower, what would you choose and why?
I think it would be the ability to travel time. Because I could prevent things that I didn't want to happen happening. Like I could take out Hitler when he was like 14 or something.
Actually, we were pretty close on the answer, because I thought about all these myself, and mine was yes, to come back at an earlier age, much earlier decade, and try to improve society. That's what I was thinking. So we're pretty close. And oh, this is going to be funny. Gary, you can't help her out on this one.
Oh man.
She needs all the help she can get.
So, Cassie, describe the purpose of a rubber duck to somebody from another planet.
A toy that you put in the bathtub that floats? I don't know. Isn't that what they're for? People use them now to put on people's Jeeps or something, but I don't really know what that means.
Really?
Have you ever seen that?
Mm-hmm.
It might be
No.
When somebody gets ducked, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's inappropriate or what it means. But if you drive a Jeep Wrangler,
No, they do.
put rubber ducks on them.
Well, that or they're doing this thing where they put tons of ducks all over their car. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Or locally they'll
But
do
it's for Jeep Wranglers.
pink flamingos. They'll put flamingos all over people's yards.
Well, but that's different. But they use the rubber ducks to put on people's Jeeps for some reason. But I don't know, a toy that floats and you can squeak it.
That works.
Cindy Targier said, "Don't eat the duck, laugh out loud."
Yeah, that's true. It's not the kind you eat.
And she said, Jackie Saylor said, "Any Jeep." I've that's not something up here or something, because I've actually considered purchasing a Jeep for Debbie, and I've never heard of putting a rubber ducky on a Jeep.
Yeah, it's a Jeep thing.
Must be. All right. Let's see here. Oh, this is gonna actually go back to your other question, Gary. If you had a time machine, go anywhere you wanted, post or future, where would you go and why?
I think I would probably go back to the Smoky Mountains of North Carolina in 1607 to see the Native American tribes, the Cherokees, living life on. I've heard a lot of stories. I've read a lot of history books. I've traveled there and went through the mountains and the old reservation of the tribe of the Cherokee Nation, and I've got to see a lot of the history. But I think it would be really cool to be there and actually see it pre-Columbus, so to speak.
And see it for your own eyes instead of just what people.
Yeah, they
said.
say how great it was. I want to see if it was really that great.
Absolutely. Good answer. I yeah.
Gary's good
I
at
thought
the
about
game.
I thought about
Is
that.
there a winner?
Sure.
I'm joking.
All right, Cassie, if someone stranded you on a deserted island and you had to shelter, and you had shelter, but you could only bring 3 items, what would they be?
You cut out for a second. You said I have shelter, but I can only bring 3 items.
You have food and shelter.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you have food.
So what 3 items would you bring?
My Bible, a gun, and a knife.
Yeah, food.
Oh.
You just want to target practice?
Dang it.
You didn't bring any ammo, so what are you
Okay.
gonna do with it?
My Bible, clothes, and body wash.
Always the ladies looking after the fragrance. Yep.
Food shelters.
I mean, I guess if I'm by myself, I
That's
don't,
pretty
I don't
big.
care if you stink, but
Yeah, but if you're on a deserted island, let's just believe in the Caribbean and you're going to go swimming every day, so you're not going to stink it.
yeah.
Brought an airplane.
Oh, this is going for Gary and Horse. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or 1 horse the size of a duck?
Did you hear all that?
Yeah, you cut out for a second. 100 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck?
Yeah.
I think I'd go for the duck-sized horses. I could punt those.
I actually found that one about 3:30 this morning. Like, oh, this is going to be funny.
I don't think the ducks really like me that much, so I'm pretty scared of that one duck.
Stephanie's right. She said you need a volleyball friend. Yeah, I better bring something for a friend. Huh?
Wilson.
That's right. You got to remember Wilson. Absolutely. Good catch, Steph.
You notice us looking down, we're reading the comments down here.
Yeah. No, guys. It's all good. It's supposed to be interactive. That is what it's all about, right? Oh, and Cindy Terje said her generator, solar panel, flashlights, and army ration. But you don't need army rations. You've already got a shelter and food. So let's go with what's the funniest thing that has recently happened to you?
Well, it wasn't funny at the time, but it's funny now.
Funny.
Yeah. Lots of funny things have happened to me. I have the most random things happen to me, but anytime anyone like ever asks this question, I always go back to when I was in high school and in basketball practice. We were having to run quite a bit, and I wasn't very happy that we were having to run because it wasn't my fault, I guess. But I was super thirsty, and I really needed some water. And so there was a Gatorade bucket over there, and it had water in it. And so I put my mouth underneath it and squirted it in, and just got a little drink. And my coach let quite a while go by, and then he was like, "Hey, So I take a drink over there. So and so had their foot soaking in that this morning because they had a sprained ankle. So basically, I drink water that someone had soaked their nasty foot in, and I hate feet. Like
Foot water.
I can't stand people's feet; it grosses me out. So I drink water that someone's foot had been soaking in. So that not funny then, but it's funny now. And now me being a coach, I had it coming, I guess.
Yeah, that's one thing that I love about coaching is it's a whole lot of things like that happen, especially around football.
Yeah.
And Gary, what do you want others to know about your religion?
About religion?
Yeah, you cut out for a second. You said others know about our religion.
Yeah.
I mean, the one thing you just gotta narrow it down to one thing. Maybe it's that I don't know. It's like the Romans road to salvation.
Well, I was going to say that Jesus died for all.
Yeah,
our sins.
that he died for our sins. Like it's hard to put it into one thing, like one word. I guess salvation is what I would want them to know about. Salvation.
Now that's I had to think about that one for a while. It's like, how do you narrow it down to one single thing?
Grace or salvation, one of the two. But I think it's kind of one and the same.
That's it. What makes you a strong believer in your faith?
I think what makes me a strong believer is because of the hope and the promise I have in eternal life.
Yep.
So no matter what comes or the hard days or whatever, having that hope and promise just continue to get you through.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself. What's the one thing that you're looking forward to?
One thing that we're looking forward to?
Yep.
Your turn?
In reference to
like anything? Life? Future?
Yep. Anything. What is the one thing that Gary and Cassie and Walker Farm Fam are looking forward to in the future?
Homesteader Conference.
The expo.
Homesteading Expo.
My first thought was Christmas because it's really fun to see our kids when they get gifts, especially Mazzy. Her reaction is always priceless, and so we love.
There's always tears involved.
Yeah, and so we always just like seeing their excitement and their gratitude. But the Okie Homesteading Expo in March is probably like one of the biggest things we're looking forward to and anticipating right now, just because not just us, but our friends as well. Dutch and Hidden Heights and Adler Farms and Moorhead Homestead. We're just putting so much time and effort into it. Keeping it Dutch and Hidden Heights more so than anybody. We're just we're filling in when they need us and stuff and helping out. But
well, we're hosting day one, so we're working on
we do have a lot to do here.
Building a cooler room, and we're going to have Hand Hewn Farm here at our farm, and so it's going to be really cool to have them here and have the knowledge that they have in their community passed down to the homesteading community we have here in Oklahoma. So it's going to be really cool, and then pull in YouTube to all of that. It's just going to be a really, really neat experience to kind of pull all that together and get to see how much we can learn from it.
Yeah, I think just the anticipation of it all, and then it's going to be pretty awesome, and then learning how to build on that for each year.
Yeah.
Well, and that's it. I was quite upset. Our plan is to be on cruise the first of May. I don't know with the whole new strain coming if it's possible. But yeah, that I really want to attend that. It would be so much fun, so much knowledge, especially the Max. I've been following them since they were like itty bitty, my size of channel. You know, they weren't even monetized whenever I started watching. And just to see that family grow in both, you know, religion and homesteading, it's just a blessing that such a young family is able to do so. You know, they're a great couple.
Yeah. Someone said you're echoing. It's not as much echoing as you just cut out a little bit, but we're able to figure out what you're saying. So probably if you tried fixing it, it would make it worse. But
Well,
Jackie asked if people could ask questions. I believe you said if people want to ask
Yep.
questions, then put 2 thumbs up and then ask it, and we know it's a question specifically to us.
absolutely. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out how to. I've got this iPad, so it should be all on my phone. I don't know what.
It's like after every 4th word you cut out and then you come back on. So I don't know. It's just weird. But we can make out what you're saying pretty much.
Okay, how about now?
Yes, but
Okay, I tried to mute you, thinking that I could run it through my phone entirely, but actually, you know what? I probably can. I'm going to do something really silly. Hopefully, it
Sounds
doesn't
better
go.
now. Oh no, there it goes.
Oh yeah.
say like a full sentence.
Cassie and Gary are awesome.
That didn't cut out.
That didn't cut out. Maybe it's what you're saying more than how you're saying it.
Jackie asked if do we
Yep.
think we'll ever adopt more children?
So we aren't going to say no, but right now our intention is focusing on foster care, focusing on orphans, and being able to provide a home for as many as possible when our time comes. So you never know, like we'll never say never just because once we get them in our home and the fit and everything that goes on with that. But the problem in that is, or could be, is if we did say adopt 1 more child or 2 more children, then we would have to close our home for foster care potentially because our house would be completely full. So it's kind of we're at the point in our lives where we have to pick one or the other, one of the two, because if we do adopt, then we would have to completely close our home. And eventually, long term, we would love to do foster care for older children, but we always want our foster children to be about the same age as our youngest.
Yeah, so until the kids are older, then we wouldn't do that. But when we first started, adoption was our goal. Like we wanted to foster 2, but we wanted to adopt. And just over time, God has changed our hearts and our role, and fostering is what we feel like we should be doing now. But like Gary said, if we got placement and it was right, and they came up for adoption, then we would definitely pray about that and do whatever God leads us to do.
Okay, so that was actually one of my questions. So let me ask my follow-up to that question. Have you heard how Angel?
Yes, we get pictures from time to time, and we haven't had direct contact because that can sometimes be confusing. But
Yeah.
we do get pictures and updates, and they're doing awesome.
That's all right. So that's my follow-up to that one. You know, I know it was a great, and we chatted about it too. You know how it was just an amazing thing, and you know, I truly is for doing adoption. We considered it. I can't build big enough because my wife wouldn't let. And that's our issue. We would be strictly adoption. We'd have 300 children living with us.
Homestead Family Reclaim said they've
Claim.
done foster care for 14 years. That's awesome.
God bless.
Stephanie.
Gary, you're awesome again.
It's just like your microphone gets tired for a second.
Yeah.
It's all right though. We're making it through.
Oh, and I am so sorry, guys. I've never had this issue.
Now it's not cutting out again. So
I just tried to phone back. So hopefully that'll work. So there's more questions. Has got any other questions that I may be able to partner it up with? Oh, Jackie Saylor's friend who's fostered for 70.
that's awesome. What a blessing.
That's 70 kids that possibly got to be on the right side of things.
Yeah.
I wish I could, David. We're just about to the end because I don't want to keep Gary and Cassie any longer than an hour. So we'll limp through the final 10 minutes. And I feel sorry, and I apologize again.
Oh, no problem. We know how technology is. At least we can hear you mostly and see you, and they can hear us and see us. We'll call it a win for sure. Especially when you've done this 100 times and it hasn't messed up. So it could be our end, it could be your end. Who knows?
Yeah. Cindy Target just who timed me out. Nobody timed you out, Cindy.
I haven't seen anybody time out.
I'm looking right here. Nobody timed you out. My moderator do that. They would text me before they ever time. Oh, and Black Homestead said they were timed out too.
YouTube's just messing with you tonight.
Yeah, I'm again, guys. I'm really sorry because nobody's timing anybody.
Tim Posey had a prayer request for a YouTube family in Arkansas. House and vehicles burned. We'll be praying for them.
Oh, that's so sad, especially this time of year. Welcome, Kareen. All right, let's finish up our questions before the self implodes on tonight. So, who did we leave off with?
His turn.
My turn.
Gary, what is the one thing you like to do when you have free time?
Ooh, I like to cycle. I have a Trek road bike that doesn't get to see the pavement nearly enough. I went on about a 20-mile ride about 2 weeks ago. It's the last time it was out, and I don't think I've ever shared or showed that on YouTube. But I really enjoy cycling, and very little time for it. It's something that takes a lot of time. Like I have to have like a 2-hour time stretch to get the bike out, oil the chain, do the tire pressures, get all the gear on, get out, make a good ride, and then get back. So I enjoy it a whole lot though.
Okay. That's one thing. Not, I've known you guys for years, and I never did that. So I've learned something.
Gary rode his bicycle from Georgia to Oklahoma on the Trail of Tears.
Wow, that's awesome. Cassie, what's the one thing you're really good at?
What's one thing I'm really good at? Talking.
She uses that talent to coach though, and I'll say this: she's very, very good at coaching youth sports. Something that would make me pull out all of my hair and maybe like pluck a toenail or fingernail or something. I wouldn't want to do it. She's really good at it.
I got to say, Kat, I commend you. I'm working on next year. I'll be 30 years of coaching youth sport, and it gets in blood. I'll put it that way.
Yep. Lori says I'm good at hatching eggs. I'm fairly decent at that as well.
I gotta agree. She does have an egg addiction. Yes.
Hunting unless it's against Bo. Yeah, that's true too.
Hey, Bo, you can't go against somebody on the first tryout.
Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that.
Hey, Sam.
Absolutely, Sam. Absolutely. Gary, one fact about you that might surprise us.
I think that was the cycling thing. Let's see. One fact about me.
Gary takes 3 showers a day.
No, I do take 2 showers every single day, though.
Sometimes 3.
I take a shower before I go to bed and a shower as soon as I wake up. Mainly because I can't wake up without a shower, and I can't stand the thought of going to bed without taking a shower. So I use a lot of water. All the green people are probably mad at me now.
Okay, how's this now? I just turned off my iPad, so it should be pretty good. It's running through my phone now.
Sounds good.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Well, and that's it now for tonight. No. So, excellent segue to near the end. Cassie, when did God become more than a word to you?
You cut out. Say it again.
When did God become more than a word to you?
Well, growing up a preacher's kid.
Oh,
yeah.
that's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah. But when I was 12 is when I got saved, and we were at a thing called Heaven's Gates and Hell's Flames. I don't know if that's like nationwide, but it's like a play kind of, and they travel around and put on play. They don't do it anymore, I don't believe, but they traveled all over and would put on plays that they would go to the churches, and the congregation would be in the play. But they were all kind of based on the same. But anyway, it was there. One of the scenes talked about this teenager had a car wreck and he died. And when he got to heaven and they were looking through the Lamb's Book of Life, they didn't find his name. And he's like, well, look on the page that says preacher's kids. I'm a preacher kid, so I automatically get to go to heaven, right? And so that's when it just spoke to me that even if I'm a preacher's kid, I've been in church since I was 5 days old, all those things, I still have to make my own decision and ask Jesus into my heart. And it's not based on anything else other than myself and my own decision and my own walk. So that was the day that I realized even preacher's kids have to take that step.
Excellent. Excellent. So that's it for the questions I had. If anybody else has any questions,
Someone
put them
had
in
a question for Gary.
comment now.
It said, Gary, are we going
Oh,
to see a beard
I missed
coming
that.
anytime soon?
I don't think so.
Gary grows patches.
I have an itch problem.
Oh, and an itch
So
problem.
when I start getting a beard like that long, and I lay down at night on my pillow and it starts itching, I've gotten up in the middle of the night and shaved before because of that. Like anything that keeps me from sleeping is like out the window, and so that's where the rub's at. I think once I got past that phase where it got a little longer, I might go try a beard.
He says he can't grow a very good beard, that it grows like patches, but it grows decent. But he gets so itchy that he's like, 3 a.m. He's like, I can't take it anymore, and he goes and shaves.
So that's probably not in the near future. But No Shave November is coming up, so maybe I'll give it a month at least.
I like though when he's got a little bit of a beard. So
Well-
he tries.
And that's it. Whatever disrupts your sleep, and I get it about the whole thing.
Cut it out of my life. I used to eat bean burritos, and then I couldn't eat them anymore. Cut me up at night. That's a joke.
So-
a local preacher that's funny. He talks about if you have dreams, it's because of whatever you ate. You shouldn't- nightmares or whatever, and you shouldn't eat burritos before you go to bed or something. So Gary thinks it's funny.
I'm in trouble. Yeah. It's either the burritos effect, it's the other person. So
Gary,
the
November is almost over for November.
Next November.
I was gonna say, Gary, you're just about done with No Shave November, but we won't point that out.
Davis Family Life said, my hubby snoring disturbs my peace, but I can't just cut him out.
Well,
And
hey, MP Mar.
Hey, Margie.
Lori, what time do you go to bed? It's 9:00.
Well, it's like 4 minutes past LG's bedtime, so she's doing really good.
I'm a night owl.
She's normally in bed by 9:00, so
All right, Lori, go ahead.
No, she's got to stay up.
She goes to bed at 8:30. She said.
Hey,
that would be awesome.
When you get up with the chickens, you gotta go to bed early.
With the chickens.
Absolutely. All right, Lori, take care.
Lori, you're gonna miss all the fun. We saved the best for the last 10 minutes.
Well, and that's it. I'm just about to do a shirt giveaway, but if you want to go to bed, that's totally up to you. So my question for the giveaway, now this is not the question, not going to win a shirt, but I want to see if somebody can answer it. Cassie couldn't answer it. And it was Cassie that said it. So this is just a warm up for tonight, but who can tell me this rifle season what time Cassie see her first deer? Can anybody?
So if he cut out, he said, what time on opening morning of rifle season did I see my first deer? And Shelly, it's Cassie is how you spell the name with an E at the end.
And not counting the giant buck she saw in her dreams that she was dreaming about.
Thank you, Cindy, so much for subscribing to us. Yeah, what time did I see so on opening rifle season, I saw 2 does. What time did I see the first one? 4 a.m. It doesn't get daylight till 6:20.
Easy, Sherry. Well, all right. So maybe it was too hard then, Cassie.
Oh, we got some close people.
We have some close, but we don't have the numbers. So just so everybody knows, Cassie said it herself. It was 7. You're going to have to go back and watch.
Yeah, on my video, I said 7 a.m. and I had totally forgotten. Scott said he was going to ask that question, and I was like, yeah, I guess it was, but I forgot what time.
See, so I watch the videos. So everybody make sure you're watching videos. Now, this one, this is for the shirt. I'm giving away
this
one.
one's for the shirt.
It's, if you watch Walker Farm Fam, you will type it in very quickly. It will be off this phone. I will take the first correct answer.
All right.
Are we ready? In all the opening Walker Farm Fam, what is the exact statement that Ransom said?
I knew that was coming. So, what does Ransom say when he starts a video? Pretty much every video. That's his job now, is opening up our videos. What does Ransom say?
He has to. He if he doesn't get to, he really is not happy about it. So I let him. I want to keep that boy happy.
Jen's got herself another shirt.
Yeah.
Good job, Jen.
Welcome back
Good
to the
job.
channel, guys.
Yeah, welcome
Oh,
back
thank
to
you. So close.
excellent, Jen. So, well, Jen, send me an Instagram. Let me know what size of shirt, if you're actually going to give Wiley a shirt, or if you're
Yeah, several of them are getting it now. They might have been just a little delayed.
so it's actually quite funny. The first shirt I gave away, Jen won. So go ahead, Jen, and let me know what size, whatever. You can tell me tomorrow night. So
Yes, Ransom. Ransom heard you talking about him.
I think so.
All right.
Oh, guys, this has been a lot of fun, Cassie. I appreciate it so much. You know, it's taken a while to get done, but we got it done. And again, I appreciate you and Gary, and you know, the quality of videos you guys put out and the quantity. Much appreciated. And you know, I just don't want you guys for much longer because, well, I know you got kids to put to bed.
Well, we're so glad and honored that you asked us to be on here, and we're glad we finally were able to find a day and time and work it out. So, got anything else to say?
Nope. Just thanks a lot, you guys, for spending time with us this evening. We, like I said, pretty much every night of our week is scheduled out until something happens like this Thanksgiving break, and then we kind of got a break where we could. So we're happy we finally could, Scott. Thanks for having us.
And again, I appreciate it. And those of you that have nothing to do tomorrow night, I've been challenged to do the Bean Boozle challenge. What the heck?
Being boozled.
Yeah.
Good luck with that one.
So, well, it's not only myself, but it's, oh, here it is. So we've been challenged, both Jen, Wiley, and his family. My oldest daughter's going to do it.
Oh,
And
wow.
and Mike and Chelsea from Vision Acres. We were all challenged by Little Southern Brothers.
That will be fun.
So tomorrow night at 8:15 Eastern, we're all going to join back up here, and well, somebody's probably going to do a whole lot of gagging.
We've done it with Ranger before, and we got some bad ones.
Yeah, the vomit tastes like vomit.
Oh,
And,
Gary.
Stephanie
No.
said she can't wait for the game tomorrow. Well,
Us
I mean-
either, Stephanie.
I wish you luck, but there's not enough luck in the world for those Cowboys.
I've got to back them on that one. I've got, that's one that I'll have to be cheering for the bad guys, but my team did the best of the year this year, but LSU will come back here.
Well, Gary, when he went in there, he told the kids to go brush their teeth. So we're going to go in, make sure they did, and get them to bed. We appreciate you, Scott, and everybody watching. And there's several of you said they've come over to subscribe. If some of you are our followers, make sure you subscribe to Scott. We'd truly appreciate it. He's a great guy. and we consider him a friend. So we look forward to watching more videos in the future, and we'll have to do this again sometime.
Absolutely. I appreciate you guys so much. And yes, I do appreciate our friendship. So you guys go get all the kidlings to bed, and we'll talk to you soon.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
All right. So thank you again for everybody that showed up. It was just a kind of a fun little off the cuff. Hopefully I'm not echoing anymore. I don't have anything else here to echo. So I appreciate everybody coming by tonight. It was a lot of fun. I'm not going to turn this into, a 3-4 hour that I normally do. It was just a little something that if somebody could put in, one of my moderators, please put in Yogi Hollow Farms. And Lisa is actually live right now. And that's another great channel. And let's go do a love raid over to Yogi Hollow Farms. Like I say, one of the moderators will drop the link here for me to Yogi Hollow Farms. And let's go over and show our love to Lisa and the group that she's got over there. And they always do a wonderful get together. And thank you, Matt. I truly appreciate you sitting in the background, dropping links and everything tonight, Matt. Truly means a lot. Tonight takes a little bit of technical foobar to get things going, and to have moderators like Big Matt and LG and all the rest of my moderators in the background trying to make sure everything runs smoothly. I truly appreciate every one of you guys. And Sherry and Bobby, sir, I appreciate you guys so much sending over some of your family, Soil family members. Again, that was so appreciative and means so much to me. Hey, Ange and Mike, how are yous? Me and you, Acres. Appreciate you guys stopping by too. And so, yes, please, Butt Nuggets channel, thoughts and prayers. Their house and cars burnt to the ground. They need our love, support, prayers. And if you can keep them in our prayers, that would be absolutely amazing. Jen, again, shoot me a message or we can talk tomorrow night. And we will definitely get that shirt out to you. All right. And again, guys, Matt, if you want to just drop Yogi Hollow's link one more time, and then we'll just go over and let Lisa know that it's a love raid from Rambling with the Brooms. And yeah, we'll go over and shoot the poo with a lot of those folks over there. And I truly appreciate everybody again stopping by. Gary and Cassie do mean a lot to me. I've been a mod on their channel for over a year and been friends for a long time. No, we haven't met yet, but again, it's what this community brings one another. And there's Lisa's link again. So let's click on that link and go over and let Lisa know that we're here to support her. All right, guys. So again, I appreciate you all, and God bless. Take care. And we will see everybody tomorrow night, 8:15 Eastern time. Somebody's gonna choke down a. The funny thing is, I'll let you in a secret. Vision Acres, he doesn't like popcorn. And what else? There's another one that he doesn't like. that's actually one of the good tasting ones. So it should be fun to see Mike actually choke these jelly beans down, good or bad. But again, guys, thank you again. Those people that subscribed, I did see your names rolling by here as I was interviewing. It means a lot to me. And again, thank you so much. Let's go over and jump in with Yogi Hollow, even if it's for 10 minutes, just to say hello. All right, guys. God bless. Take care. And Cindy, thank you. I saw you just subscribed. I appreciate you immensely. And we will see you guys in a little bit over in